Hey everyone, welcome to the channel here. So today we're going to be using Algo, which is created by Vinny E Mini. Again, we do have a Discord and it will be in the bio and also in the description here today. So just going over what I've done here. So this was traded on, I think, September 9th at the New York Open, so around like 9:30ish. And just quickly here before I just hop into the video of all the executions that I did take. So after actually taking the time editing this whole video from that whole session, and actually not just going like, okay, I'm going to take a screenshot, highlight this and annotate it, I actually started realizing how many things that I've been doing wrong. So I just wanted to let you know before Okay, so we're going to get into the first play here. So obviously you can see that there's a red dot happening. Again, if I already clicked in the button, I would have been all right. Again, too much fidgeting here. Again, I could have just hit the bottom bar here for moving my stops all at once instead of dragging them all, which is why Vinny created them. So it's my first trade. I'm looking at some sort of a reaction here going off of that gold line reversal with that red dot. And then I get a double cross, double play, hopefully to push that downwards with that king timing approaching. And then I have also a red dot on the wave. So there's a bit of a multi-confluence going on in there. Again, way too much fidgeting, as you can see. And I should have just left the targets at the gold line and not bothered to move them anymore. And I don't know what happened there. Must have been an error on my part again. Then we get that full leg all the way down to that gold line.
Order filled. Order filled.
And now we're going to go over the next play here. So I try on this Enigma to the long sides, which is green. I thought I had a decent play. I also had a green dot on the sixes and divergence on the nines. And then I saw that the Mac U was also completely strong sell. So I was hoping to catch maybe a little bit of a snapback, whatever it's just like a target one play, which would have been great for that Enigma play. I see that we just got a red dot on the twos, kind of a little concerning at that point. And as you see, we went from back to red, so I mean moderate sell, and then back to red, to strong sell again. So we're fluctuating between those two. And it gets really close to my targets, and then it just doesn't go my way, unfortunately. I could have at least taken half off there and seen where it's gone.
On the 6.
Order.
Fib.rty on the 2.
I also think I was just waiting for this king timing to approach on the twos to see what was happening.
On the 2.
I closed that trade. I'm hearing too many sellers on the tape to hold that position, and then that green dot gets taken out, and I was just saying thank goodness I closed. But again, I just trust the Enigma so much that I think I even give it a go one more time for that the 2-try rule. But again, I don't think that should even be applying to the Enigma. And so I'm going way too much on the 89, which is ridiculous. Should have a little bit more discipline. And then we have divergence on the optimized range in the bottom left corner there for RTY on the wave.
Double delta RTY.
I thought there were some pretty good straight legs, and I thought maybe we could turn around from there as well, but again, we just went down again. So
Order filled.
king
Order
timing.
filled.
I think I even try this once more. Let's see how this goes. So I got a green dot on the nines, and I think that's what persuaded me to give this a go. I should have already clicked it. I'm at king timing. That green dot showed up. I probably could have been up a little bit more there. And now I'm using that Enigma line target as my target on this play once again.
Double delta RTY
So I'm hearing buyers on the tape, so it's kind of easing my mind here. We're getting a nice leg. Hopefully we can keep pushing up. And I don't know why. I don't know why I'm doing that. I think it's also to do with the alpha omega line on the wave and the headshot as well. And then another green dot did show up on the optimized range there. So I think that's what I was looking for.
Fib.RTY on the 2.
And my targets were hit. So I should have just left the trade, maybe just running to see where this would go. I just put my stop back to where that Enigma was. Where the stop should be, where the Enigma is. I get a green dot. I think I add on this position because of the larger time frames being in play as well. We're seeing where this is going. I'm hearing sellers on the tape. I should have already started to close. Just way too many sellers coming in. Now I start bringing in my target to see if I can do anything with that. So no, I should just close out that trade. I had a decent, nice leg up onto that target up there. And then I end up getting stopped out, which is the lack of discipline to just be able to call that trade quits. Instead of taking the money I was already up by and now hoping to hold a little bit of a drawdown to keep, you know, seeing if it would go down from there, go up from there, sorry. Okay.
TY on the 33.
Order filled.
That is that.
Order filled.
So now we have our next clip here. And so
Fib.RTY on the 8.
I had again a double dot. I think there's 2 dots on that optimized range on the wave, and then I got another green dot. I think there's also a double dot roughly pretty close to it. And then I get a green dot, headshot with a king timing. I gotta give it a go. The only thing is I have that red dot on the Mac V. So I'm hopefully wanting to see that red dot get pierced. So we're just waiting on this king timing to hear some buyers on the tape.
Enigma long on the RTY on the 6.
And I get an Enigma, which is just extra confluence there. Hearing buyers. And so I'm thinking like that cipher is going to be my target. If I just get a little bit more. And I get a double cross here as well. So I might as well hold those targets up to that gold line. Until then, to see a reversal happen to the opposite direction. So I should have at least taken half off here maybe. But again, those double cross double moves do play out very nicely. And that was my third trade here.
Target filled.
Had to go full position with all that confluence just on the ripples. Just wanted to, you know, speak upon. So I do these videos because I'm also learning a lot from myself of the bad habits that I need to break. And the fact that I'm video editing it and talking over it, I'm basically looking at all the errors that I'm doing. And I'm learning a lot, seeing all this immaturity that I have when it comes to using AlgoBox. So I'm starting to see a lot of errors. Like the main thing is, you know, I'm fidgeting too much. I'm leaving, I'm looking at, I'm bringing my mouse to another screen where there's no buttons to be pressed, right? I think that's such a big issue. Because I kind of see why Vinny uses that analogy. Is like we're obviously trading the markets like a video game. And if that's the case, you know, you need a controller in your hand all the time to play a video game, right? Let's say, for instance, he plays a lot of Battlefield, right? So you got Battlefield, you got Call of Duty, you got Fortnite, you got all these other games. How are you supposed to be able to play those games when you don't got the controller in your hand, right? So there should be no reason for you to leave that right side of the screen, because then you're not able to play the game. AlgoBox, like, it's kind of like setting in and using that analogy of how he always says play video games, understanding that video games is how we approach the markets. So I think that's something to kind of keep in mind. You know, you shouldn't be fidgeting too much. Use the tools that he created and use them, you know, when you see them. Use that to react. And you can use that especially off that Enigma. I should have at least entered in a little bit earlier that red dot, I missed out on probably like 2 bars on the 80 on the 9s. That's already almost a TP complete, right? I got to be able to, see those things and not hesitate, which I think has to do with my market replay that I need to do more of and trust the strategies that I've chosen. All right. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. See ya.